which was my reactions to AEW Rampage, or the final bit of it, was basically me just randomly talking about bad movies. One of those movies I've never seen. The other two, well, two of those movies I've never seen. The other one is a cinematic masterpiece of dang badness. But we got to go over something else now. I'm trying to get figured out where I can put all these phones at. Oh no, it's the dang ice. I can't trust ice anymore after watching that dang god awful hunk of crap. I don't know. I made a confession last stream that I hate to say, but I've never watched Titanic in full. I watched, I don't know, probably about the first 2 hours of it, and then I just gave up on it. It's an insane confession that I had to make. But it's coming out on Netflix soon, so I guess I gotta watch all 3 hours and 15 minutes of that son of a gun. All I know about it is it's about a ship that sinks. That's pretty much it. About 2 hours more of other stuff I can't remember because I don't remember a single thing about it. But we're here. As I don't know if you knew this, but the NASCAR races this for the Cup and Xfinity races, the races are now going to be on either NBC or USA, which I freaking appreciate. But unfortunately, the Truck Series is still on Fox, so we're gonna have to deal with that for the rest of the year. But I think we'll make it through it. Only a few more months of FS1. We made it through 6 months of it. We made it through another 5, boys. We can do it. It's also almost July here on the East Coast. Remember, tomorrow the NASCAR Xfinity series will take on the Chicago Street Course. First ever race there, which will possibly be in the rain. So that's going to be pretty fun to watch. I'm actually excited for that. I'm kind of terrified. But let's get into what this stream is all about. See, yellow sound. Okay, I just want to make sure there's no sound. Because last time I did this, I messed it up and there was no sound for like the first 5 or X. So I just want to make sure that I didn't mess it up this time. But let's get into the first track. It's another instance of Haley Deegan forgetting how to drive. She gets into Lawless Allen. Then Allen spins up right in front of Jack Wood. It's just all the no talents here, boys. Just why not just wreck all of the no talents? Yeah, Deegan got loose. That's definitely her fault. There's no dang if anything buts about it. And then Allen overcorrects and gets into Jack Wood back there. But that was the first wreck of the race. Out of many wrecks in this race. There was also 2 wrecks in there was 1 wreck. Crap. There was 2 wrecks in total in the practice sessions. CJ McLaughlin wrecked plus Kyle Busch in cup practice. I'm not going to go over those. I would, because I've done it before. But I just don't feel like it today. Okay, I will. Why not? Might as well. Here's what happened in Xfinity practice. CJ McLaughlin went around there. Good lord, I'm sorry, the USA's back. Rick Allen I don't know if Rick Allen's my favorite announcer of all time, but he's pretty dang good. Not as good as Dale Jr., but still pretty dang good. But then CJ McLaughlin, good lord, he can't drive even if someone dang ask him to. What's wrong with the car being a Chevy? Is the cars not Chevys? Is it a different manufacturer or something? I don't know. You cannot say anything. Oh my good lord, I freaking hate FS1. But is it? But they'll do it freezing corner. Apparently this was intentional, but they didn't penalize them for some reason. You can never dang know about NASCAR anymore, boys. That's an advertisement for the Chicago Street Race, which takes place tomorrow and on Sunday. Rain galore. Here's what happened. Next, Daniel Dye went up the track. He went around in the number 43 truck. Then that was, I believe that was Lane Riggs that was around the 02. I think, might be wrong. Yeah, Lane Riggs, and then behind, and then not behind all that, but in front of Daniel Dye's truck, Brett Holmes in the 32 has nowhere to go, and a big hit there. Don't really know what he was trying to do, but you can already know about the dang truck series. But well, this is everyone that is ran for. Actually, this apparently is the full motorsports China roster, aka the people within NASCAR that will be going to the Guangdong Tigers. Chris Wright, CJ McLaughlin, Jack Wood, Natalie Decker, Cody Ware, Carson Ware, Ray Black Jr., Connor Mozak, Drew Dollar, Tim Vance, Jesse Alugi, Christian Rose, Nicholas Latifi, Joe Graff Jr., Lance Stroll, I don't watch F1, so I don't know who the heck those people, or Brian Vickers, Daniel Caviat, have no idea who that is either. Actually, I mean, he's running for NASCAR, so I probably should know who that is. Reed Sorensen, David Shemmy, Noah Gregson, Stephen Wallace, Robert Richardson Jr., Jason White, Eric Amarola, Daniel Dye, Brett Holmes, Lawless Challenge, Josh Rayome, need to get a breather real quick, Clay Greenfield, Blake Cook, Josh Wise, Alex Kennedy, Tony Raines, Ron Fellows, Max Pappas. Don't know who that guy, I don't know who that is. Ryan Ellis, Riley Hubbs, David Stoller, Joey Gase, Dawson Cram, Ty Dillon, David Uderman, Stingray, Rob Catherine Legg, Brian Scudson, Tina Fucci, Brewer said, Paul Tracy, Alex Albon, Cole Custer, Ryan Reed, John Hunter Nemeshek. And that rounds out the list. Plus possibly Chase Elliott. We'll save that for another dang time. AJ Moyer and also Kevin LePage. Also, if you don't know who AJ Moyer is, you have to watch the Orca series to find out. He is just the epitome of horrific driving. He wrecked like 5 times in the last Orca race. We'll have to go over that eventually. But here's the next thing. Dean Thompson and Christian Eckes got into it. That's it. Thompson going around. Dean Thompson has horrific luck. He always has the speed to get a good finish, but he always gets screwed. So, here's the onboard of Matt Medadetto, who I keep forgetting he's even in the Truck series. I mean, it's kind of funny because Matt Medadetto is one of my favorite drivers. Yeah, I keep forgetting he's even in the series. That's dang how ridiculous that is. There's also one more wreck in the race. Stuart Friesen got loose, and then Christian Eckes had over to get this set up for a 3-lap dash, despite a great run by Nick Sanchez coming to line. Carson Hossel able to pick up a second career win. Let's go to the next day. By the way, there was also a wreck in Xfinity qualifying. Connor Mozak went around, but there's no video for that, so I'm going to skip right on to Corey LaJoy. Corey LaJoy and Dan Suarez's incident. We'll show a few more incidents to that. Right now, yeah, and also, thanks to Kendrick Chase Knife uploading these clips. If he didn't, I wouldn't be able to find these clips, so I appreciate him for that. He's also a fellow Chase Elliott fan, so knows that. I met some guys at Nashville. I fucking love them. They're the most homophobic, racist, transphobic people I've ever met. But I love them. I'm not saying that I'm racist, transphobic, or homophobic, because I can promise you I'm not. I'm actually a nice person. But, good lord. those guys brought something to the big table that I've never seen. I loved them. I don't know where those guys are. I don't know where the word dang Gary or Jerry or whatever the word his name is. I don't know where he's at. But I love him. We might be going to Bristol, and I think if we see him there, I can promise that we might have some more stories to tell. Because we're going to have some fun. Let's go to Cup. Qualifying now. Corey LaJoy had an incident. Nothing major that you can't really see it that good. Here's another view of it. But that's not it for Cup. Now I'm trying to get this turned up. Actually, no, this is a video about Ross Chastain. This has really nothing to do with whatever the Lord we're talking about. Thankfully, there's an advertisement, so we can skip that. Daniel Suarez got loose. Had a pole running lap, and well, there he went. Actually, he never even took the green, so I can't really say that's a big pole running lap. It was like when this track is dang near in daytime. It's dang insane. Then also we had last incident Cup qualifying. We did have a car that was going for a pole qualifying lap, and then Bubba Wallace went around there. Apparently, Dale Jr. called the fans that was cheering that he spun. Whenever he spun, apparently Dale Jr. made some of the fans that was cheering. And Dale Jr. is my favorite announcer for a reason. That was Ross Chastain's fault. I don't care what you say, that was Ross Chastain's fault. But the Xfinity race was a wreck fest. I don't know what else to say about that race. Turn 1. Kyle C got loose, got in Jeb Button, and then big hit up for Stephen Parsons, Justin Allgaier, and Ryan Sieg coming on to go. Both of the Sieg brothers had pretty much no luck. Big hit for Stephen Parsons. They couldn't even make it through turn 1. So, that just set up for what this day was going to be. A big old mess. It was going to be a show. And on the next restart, they were racing balls to the wall going through the corner. And then the 21 of... crap, not Harrison Burton, that's the wrong series. Austin Hill went around. And then Ryan Seed just says, I'm just going to join in the back too, I guess I can. Yeah, this was just in the first about 14 laps of the race. 2 incidents already. Not even long after that, 3 laps that they took the green again. Shad Chastain and Ryan Ellis got together. They did this quite a bit. After this, they had a decent green flag run for the first time in the race. But as soon as they took the green for the next stage, they wrecked again. Austin Hill got loose, got up into Ty Gibbs. AJ Allmendinger goes around and then Carson Hocevar in the 77, having nowhere to go. And I have no idea what happened there, but all I can say is that was possibly an intentional wreck caused by Austin Hill. But since it's actually, I have a problem with Cup drivers in the series, but yeah, that's one I can think you'll give. I don't know. I don't know what's really wrong with Carson Hocevar. He's not done anything in dang near 2 months. Not long after that incident, no crap, I just threw that phone across the dang room. A corner Mozak went around. That one, I believe, is a result of a blown tire, though, so that one was not a problem with the heat. As far as I'm aware, though. You can never really know. But, yeah, there was that. And Connor Mozak went into the wall. Then we had one of the talking points of the race. That's an advertisement. Can't really show that on this stream. So, just go on and roll that one up for the boys. But Sheldon Creed gets into Sammy Smith, which took him to after the race to realize that this was an intentional incident. Yes, Sheldon Creed wrecked Sammy Smith on purpose, despite those other incidents where they suspended drivers for doing this, like last year where they suspended Bubba Wallace at Las Vegas, and this year when they suspended Chase Elliott at Charlotte. They for some reason didn't suspend Sheldon Creed for this. Don't really know why. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I guess all my favorite drivers do something stupid at some point. Then he would dang gas. After this, they would say probably cleaner. Of course, they dang wouldn't. Because Parker Kligerman went around pretty early in the States to a great save, though, by the driver at the number 48 machine. But a decent save there by the 48 spiked cooler's machine. But I don't know how the world he saved that cooler, but he did. And then after that, they looked to be going all the way to the checkered, and then Shad Chastain. Poor Shad Chastain. It's always Chastain's fault. He didn't use his melon. Sucks to see. A young driver not being able to do anything because he can't use his melon. If the series is a joke, then don't watch the series. For a second, we're going to turn this off because I have to go look at Twitter. But I'm not going to do this whole you up doing something. I'm not doing this again. Why is Brett good? The fat fiend. I mean, I'm not saying that Bray Wyatt is the skinniest person in the world. We can't really call the Fiend fat. I mean, we can't really call somebody else doing something the Fat Fiend, because Bray Wyatt is not really the skinniest person in the world. Those guys are more obsessed with Hailie Deegan than freaking NRF is. I'm not calling Hailie Deegan a good driver, because I can promise you, she's not. Then, after that incident, they set up for NASCAR overtime, which Shane Smith got sent packing after restarting second. I don't know how Josh Berry saved that call. I did not even notice that till just now that he saved that call. I didn't notice that till just now. He was sliding. Then comes the white flag. AJ Allmendinger able to pick up the victory here. But in the back of the field, it was not the same, really. It was kind of a mess. First few rows, kind of clean, but in the back of the pack, they can't do that for Jack Cracker Pop. So, AJ Allmendinger across the checkered, but behind him, Brett Moffitt, Justin Allgaier, Parker Kligerman, Anthony Alfredo stack some stuff up. Here's another view of it, by the way. Another view that was showed by NBC after the race. That's an advertisement. I probably should guess that, but I just realized that there was no sound. I just now realized that. I said I was not going to make that mistake tonight, but I made that mistake tonight. So I am sorry. I'll make sure not to make that same mistake next week. But Chicago, yes, I'll actually go over the road courses this time. I probably should have for Sonoma, but there's really nothing to go over. The whole week of Sonoma, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 whole things to go over, which I could have went over that, but I decided not to. I should have done it, but I didn't. So I'm sorry. But I'll go over Chicago regardless, because I can guarantee that race is going to have Rex galore in it. I might go over Sonoma tonight, too. I'm not... That race was 2 weeks ago. There's no... crap, I might as well go over it. I know the race was like 2 weeks ago, but here's a view of that incident in the last lap. Yeah, Allgaier got loose, and then Moffitt, Kligerman, and then I believe Alfredo slides at some point. Here's one more view. Yeah, that's Allgaier. Just gets up into Parkerette Slaff, goes into Brett Moffitt, and then Kligerman has no idea that at some point Anthony Alfredo slid into that one. So now we get to the race that I went to, the Cup race on Sunday. Not much happened in this one. Here's what did happen. Tyler Reddick lost a wheel coming to pit road, and that sent his car spinning down pit road. His wheels just plopping around. Here's another view. Yeah, the wheel was already having problems, and from there, there was really nothing changing. The car was going to go around. So here's the talking point of the race that we're going to be showing here. Brett Keselowski's car doesn't go, which sends Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney going on, but Ryan Blaney takes a big hit into the wall, which, by the way, was not a safe burial. If you're wondering why we have non-safe burial walls in 2023, I'm trying to ask the same question as that you will, but I mean, they are trying to get some safer burials for next season, so some really good news there. And Ryan Blaney said that he would pay for the thing if he had to. So, yeah, that was that. And then Ross Chastain went on to win, but after the line... I don't even know what Daniel Suarez is trying to do here, but he goes up into Chase Briscoe and they wreck after the race is already over. As Ross Chastain is trying to do his burnout. I love this. Oh, I swear to God. But that's what how the race ended. And Ross Chastain was able to pick up his first win of the season. 11 different winners. And we still have quite a bit of way to go to the playoffs, don't we? Is that supposed to be racist? Unless it was supposed to be, but it might, I don't know. But, I will be... I'll see y'all at 11 tomorrow, because I can guarantee. I will be filming quite a bit of stuff tomorrow. Like, quite a bit. But, before we go, I gotta show y'all something. So I assume some of y'all might have not seen what the NASCAR street course is going to be looking like. If you haven't, that's completely fine. But I'm going to show y'all a video. If y'all, because there is a few things. First of all, I want to look at the NASCAR race that they had with the Pro Invitational Series a few years ago. James Davison won that race. I'm going to skip through. James Davison won this race by like 53 seconds over the second place course. I think it was Todd Gilliland. Not Todd Gilliland. Anthony Alfredo. That's right. I'm going to show you exactly what this track looks like. This was the iRacing Invitational race they had a few years ago. I think it was like 5 times. But I like jamming information into your head. So here's turn number 1. This is a street course, so don't expect this to be the cleanest race in the world. So they go through turn 1. I don't actually know anything about the track, but a very short turn 1. Which is, yeah, that's about as they go. That's about as freaking surprising as you would think. And then, not this corner, not as sharp as turn 1, but it's not that dang, it's not that wide either. We have a little straightaway here. Before you pretty much gotta lock up the brakes, because I assume my braking zone is gonna be up next. That one's also not as short, but then you go right into a big sharp corner there. And if that's not enough, there's gonna be another big braking zone right up here, where you gotta shift right into playing about getting 1. And that was Willie B, but I can't really see anything that's going on. That's Dane Dale Jr. doing something, I don't know. Another big braking zone here. And after that, one more, not the chicane here. There's actually another video I could show you. And one more braking zone, and this takes you right through turn 12. Where they go right back to the finish line. That one really didn't show everything, so I'm gonna go right to IDK Player's video, because he held a iRacing race with his NASCAR Night in America stuff at the Chicago Street Course a few nights ago. So I'm gonna go right to his channel real quick and take a look at that, because he I kind of lost interest in IDK Player's channel, but he still does his NASCAR Night in America stuff. But we're going to take a big look at what this track is going to be holding this week. And we're going to go... IDK plays a really good announcer, too. At one point I thought I really couldn't see the vision of how anyone thinks he's a good announcer, but he's a pretty good dang announcer. So we're going to take a look at this track one more time. Solo LeBlanc is also probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I used to say it quite a bit also. It's not, it doesn't even mean white flag like he thinks. I think it means like white wall or something. So yeah, it doesn't mean white flag. I appreciate the effort though. I appreciate the effort. But here's turn number 1 right here. And right down through it. Pretty big braking zone, first corner of the racetrack. We have, it's a little braking zone here, not that big of one though. You have, this one is not braking zone. This is the part of the track where you go balls to the wall. This one, apparently you can go up to 160 on, so a pretty big corner there. Then we go into a big braking zone here where you gotta look out for stuff at. That's probably gonna be one of the calamity corners of the track. Here's another big braking zone coming right up here, which is, you're gonna see right here. Yeah, here is another one of those big braking zones you gotta watch out for right there. Then right here, another big braking zone, as you see, right there. Another big braking zone. Follow that up with another big braking zone. As you see right, this is actually the chicane here, not the braking zone. And then you have one more big braking zone before you get back to the start-finish line, as you see right here by Stanley there in the number 92. I expect a lot of that this week, a bunch of spins through the braking zones. Then you come off one more big braking zone before you have the finish line. But this is pretty much what you just saw them that last lap. Expect a lot of that this week. Just went to an advertisement. But I expect a lot of that this week, because that's what I'm expecting. A bunch of wrecks and a bunch of chaos. Especially tomorrow. It's supposed to rain in Chicago most of the day. So it's going to be pretty insane to see what happens tomorrow night. So I'm pretty excited to see what happens tomorrow in Chicago. What happens for the rest of the times we run Chicago. I don't expect this to be more than a 1-year deal, but I'm just gonna take one more look at this last lap, because I like jamming information into your head. I like jamming information into your noggin. So one more time, the braking zone going right through turn number 1. Then you have this big speed the big speed part of the track. The part where speed is key. This is like the only part of the track that's not a braking zone. You pretty much just go balls to the wall here. So then you have another big braking zone, not as big of one as the other parts of the track. Then you have a braking zone right here. And then you have another braking zone not long after that one. You thought we were done with the braking zones? Of course, we're not done with the braking zones. Because you have one more braking zone. Then as soon as that's over, you have one more braking zone, which actually is not a braking zone. That's twice now I've done that. That is a chicane. And then one more braking zone before we get to the start-finish line. As you see right here by the number 92 here. Gets right into it. I expect a lot of that on Saturday and Sunday. Multiple spins happening. And then one more braking zone, which takes you right to the start-finish line. Which is exactly what I expect on pretty much every part of Saturday and Sunday. A bunch of spins. A bunch of problems. So we'll see what happens as we go on to Saturday and Sunday. But we'll have to see. I don't expect clean racing this week. I dang sure don't expect that. I don't know what to expect, but dang sure ain't clean racing. Oh, I need to play some Mooncore clips eventually. I really don't like when those cussing on my channel, but with Mooncore, I kind of need it to. I kind of need the speed though. But the Chicago Street Course ready for that this week. But oh boy, can I stream Twitter clips on this channel? Why is Brett Griffin is trending on Twitter? Is it because he's terrified of Chicago? Oh man. Why do we keep saying that NASCAR is a dying sport? It kind of is, but it's not that bad. I mean, still, Nashville had the highest ratings of the season. That was not the Daytona 500. Will Ospreay has been crowned the greatest wrestler of all time. I don't know when, but it definitely ain't here. But I have to go to bed in a second. I got to get up pretty early tomorrow I have to watch racing, I have to watch wrestling. I have to get up early to watch Cup and Xfinity practice and stuff. Then I have to deal with Money in the Bank, which I hope LA Knight wins. I have to deal with everything else, and it's going to be a long day. I hope LA Knight wins, but you can never know. You can never know about wrestling. Since Triple H is booking this week, I trust him. But you never know about Vince McMahon. He can do whatever the heck he wants. But fingers crossed that LA Knight wins tomorrow. I'll be filming the Xfinity race, so if I actually get some WWE clips mixed into that, please don't get mad. I know some of y'all probably don't like wrestling. I know some of y'all think it's fake. So, I know it's kind of fake. I mean, it's scripted. It's not fake by any means, but it is scripted. But I'll be up pretty early, 11 o'clock to be exact tomorrow. Cody Rhodes single-handedly solved racism. That's gonna do it for the night. I just hit myself in the nuts with the dang remote, and I think I'm done for the night. Apparently, they're supposed to do LA Knight promo on WWE's Twitter account, so I gotta go and get off to listen to that. But wait, is there more time for us? If there is. LA Knight responded. Someone asked LA Knight about how Bray Wyatt has not been on TV since February, and LA Knight responded with, "He's probably playing with his puppets." I'm gonna ask. Apparently, the last time Bray Wyatt wrestled was I don't know when, actually. His first match back was in the Madison Square Garden Arena, so I guess that's why people are getting some ideas there. There's one guy doing the dang wanker symbol, and that's dang people doing in London. Good lord. So can we go over some Mooncore stuff? I want to go over Mooncore stuff. Can we go over Mooncore stuff though? It depends on if we can turn Twitter videos onto here. So let's see if we can. I think we can. We dang sure can! That's how we do it here. But we'll just go over some stuff from YouTube though. Actually, no, I have to get off for a minute. I had to get off in a second. But we'll be getting ready for tomorrow's events. So I love y'all, and so this is something else for me to do. I haven't seen that cat in forever. I don't know where that thing went. It just left. I haven't seen it in forever. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's see if there's anything else to go over. There's not. Yeah, 30 more minutes of the stream. I'm gonna get off on that. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, because of course, I'll be filming the stuff. Of course, I'll be filming the Xfinity race plus Cup and Xfinity practice stuff, and also qualifying, and then I'll be live streaming A to B Collision also. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. What else can we go over? Because I want to go over something else, but I don't know what else to go over. There's nothing else for me to go over tonight. So we can just react to Mooncore clips. I mean, we could react to Mooncore clips, but I really don't want to tonight. I feel like we need to save that for a special occasion. Which tonight kind of is a special occasion, but I'm just not going to do it. Okay, we might react to some Mooncore clips. I want to have a decent stream at least. I still gotta go to bed at least by 1 o'clock though. If I want to get up by 11 o'clock tomorrow, I kind of need to. There's a documentary. Yep, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna mention what this thing's about. So we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something here, boys. I have still not finished the Scream TV series. I feel like I need to. Speaking of Paramount, don't they really... Actually, what is that? Let's go look at some of the stuff on Paramount. Because I feel like we have some stuff to do. It's been forever since I've actually used Paramount. I don't even know what Paramount is, actually. I just messed that entirely up. Okay, where the what is Paramount? I really have every dang thing. I'm pretty sure Paramount Plus has the Titanic, so if I ever have the dang mood to, I'll react to that movie and dang full for once. I mean, I probably won't live stream it, but for once in my life, I think I might possibly actually do that. But I don't know what's to go, but it's not though. More CM Punk advertisements. But okay, I don't care if it's gonna go anything heck, but let's do it. We're gonna react to Mooncore clips. we're gonna react to Mooncore clips, so we have some good stuff to go over tonight. We're gonna react to some Mooncore clips, because if you don't know, Moonhead is probably one of my favorite live streamers. He's a guy that live streams iRacing. But he's so dang funny and ridiculous, because he's cussing and screaming the whole time, and it's so fun and ridiculous. And I love it. So we're going to react to just a few Mooncore clips to get us into the definitely not holiday spirit, because we're not in December and November and all those places yet. We still have a long way to go. We get to those places. Can we just react to a few Mooncore clips? We're gonna get to a good one first. I mean, this one is a good one. We're just gonna skip this one. This is don't stand there. Don't absolve. If you think of something wrong with the fire, pretty much what he says. If you think of something wrong with the firework, if you think there's a problem with the firework, then don't stand over the firework, which makes sense. One of the few Mooncore clips might be the most dang explicit language we've had so far. But I think we'll make it work. Actually, we're just gonna get to.
Yes, barbecue lighters. Yes. As soon as that fuse takes fucking run, don't stand there, don't observe, don't see if there's a problem. You'll know if there's a problem already. If you wait to see if there's a problem with the fireworks, by God, you're gonna find out if there's a problem. And if there wasn't a problem, guess what? You probably just fucking made a problem.
If there wasn't a problem, you probably just freaking made a problem. Okay, we have a whatever this is. It's greatness for one thing. The amount of dang cussing and screaming he does is so dang funny, but I love it. That's what makes Travis Brown. It's dang great. This is also Mooncore on Moon Vision. Expect that a lot, by the way. Oh, good lord. Is it loud enough? Probably. And as soon as he says that, they just go balls to the wall. I don't really need to know if this audio is even showing up. This is a classic. This might be one of my favorites. And there's a reason for it. It's the one where, you'll find out. You're gonna see what happens.
You can see it right here.
Yeah, it's a dead body. Okay, well, so this one involves Blake McKinless on the commentary job for some reason. This thing, I need to turn it up just a little more. He's stuck like an air in a biscuit. And a turn four. Oh, Parsons turns O'Neal. O'Neal stands it. Here comes Fresh to the middle. Parker up high. Martinez to go left. 5 fucking wide for the lead. Oh, there, Rickett. Yeah, that was the most mooncore thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god! Holy shit! That is the largest.
After all that, they just keep on stacking in. They just stop caring. Oh Lord, that is greatness, my Lord. Some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen. That's enough mooncore clips of that though. Oh my Lord. There's something about mooncore that I can't understand, but I dang love it. There's something about mooncore that I can't understand, but it's some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen. There's also the newest stream where they randomly decided to go to a casino horse racing thing, and apparently there was gonna be dang old woman boobs or something. I don't know. It's something stupid. It's something stupid that I can't understand. I don't know who this person is, but they're on my screen for some reason. That's the wrong account. That's probably why. So I do gotta get off though. So like 5 times, and I feel like I've actually got to get off. It's dang late at night, so yeah, I gotta get off. I want to shadow like the stream. Good God! And then I just pressed play and it just scared the crap out of me. They just got dang terrified for no reason. But yeah, I gotta get off for the night. I'll see y'all. It's, tomorrow, 11 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1:30, somewhere around there. After that. So I've no idea what episodes are dang long order. Dang near 1 hour long, I think. But we'll figure that out eventually. We'll get some answers of why eventually. Because they dang sure don't need to be. So we have NASCAR Xfinity and Cup Series practice qualifying tomorrow, which I'm going to ask a dang question real quick before we do anything. Why is Law and Order supposed to be an hour long? Is that something that I'm not supposed to get? And why is this race starting at 5 o'clock? You expect these guys in the pouring rain to finish by 5 o'clock? Are we even going to try with this one? They're not going to finish by 7 o'clock in the pouring rain. That's just something we gotta go ahead and get over with real quick. They are not gonna finish that race by like 5 o'clock. The IndyCar race at Mid Ohio is at 2 o'clock on Sunday, so we might watch that. I also just now realized the Cup race is on NBC instead of whatever, and apparently they're gonna shut out the Cup race all the way to 9 o'clock. Will that work? Probably not. Probably not. The sunset in that place is around, around 8, not 10, but crap, 8 o'clock, so, it's like, guys, you doing well, I can't speak English. You probably can't even hear me at this point. So there's 100 laps for that one, and tomorrow, I believe, it's just less than that. How many laps is tomorrow's Xfinity race? Actually, I really want to know, how many laps is it? It doesn't say how many laps it is. That's something we have to do research on. Unfortunately, research is needed. And I feel like doing research, but I pretty much have to. It's only 55 laps. I feel like that's reasonable in about, I don't know, about 2 minutes. By the way, could somebody please, for the love of God, tell me who Andre Castro... Please tell me who Andre Castro is and who the one is Alex Gunet. Who are these people and why are they racing? I've never heard of these people. Who are they? I feel like I should know who they are, but I don't know who these people are. I've never heard of these people, and I don't plan to hear of these people. I'm randomly just looking at dang Jeremy Clements. Finishes in the season, and so far his best finish is 14th. It's not at a it's not even at a super speedway. His two top 15s, actually his only few top 15s have came at, of all tracks, Atlanta, which is technically a super speedway. Coda, Darlington. Yeah, those are the tracks that he's got his top 15s at. But I don't even know if Dawson Cramsey in a race this year. He hasn't. He has, but he hasn't. Sucks to see. I keep forgetting. The 78 font's completely different. Brad Perez, has he raced this year? He dang sure has. Who even is that? Who the one is Alex Gunet? And apparently he raced 4 races in 2018. Never heard of him. Don't know who Andre Castro is. Never heard of him. I have to find that out tomorrow, I guess. This track looks like a freaking dang... This track looks like a dinosaur. I just never realized that Chicago Street Course looks like a dinosaur. That's not good. Wait, oh boy. We're gonna have a couple of road course races coming up. We have the Truck Series going up to Mid-Ohio pretty soon. Then you gotta dang deal with... Oh boy. When's the next Orca race? I just never wanted that. You also got the Xfinity Cup Series at Atlanta next week. One of 6 super speedway races on the schedule. But what in the world is the next Orca race? Because I keep forgetting. Google's not working for me right now. Maybe try to get this figured out. There we go. Next race is exactly what I thought. July 7th at Mid-Ohio. You have Iowa on July 15th, which I'll be filming that. Let's see. Will I be filming that race? Probably not. Because I did be collision, so. Then you have Pocono on the 21st. I will probably be filming that. Got Michigan. I will be filming that as well. As far as I'm aware, anyway. It's on a Friday, so I think I'll be safe. You have Lucas Oil. I think I'll be safe there, too. Watkins Glen, I think I'll be safe there. Possibly. I don't know. There'll be some dates where I don't know if I'll be able to film them. I don't think I'll be safe at Illinois or, I think Milwaukee I might be fine. We'll see. Why throw an Orca race and a truck race on the same day? That thing, DuQuoin, I probably won't film. In Kansas, I'll film. Bristol, and the same one in Toledo, I'll probably just dang give up on that. Like, can you just get into dang DuQuoin and Springfield for free or something? It's the only races on here other than Salem that does not have tickets on it. And I already know they're probably going to put that up for Salem eventually, but I'm starting to think that starting to think that DuQuoin, you know, since the dang fairgrounds, you just get into the crap for basically dang free. Didn't make me do anything stupid. Okay, good. So I'm gonna go and get off for the night. The stream's almost winding now, so might as well go and get off. So it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast now, so I'm gonna go and get off. Love y'all, and I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow. So I love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, and just remember, it's gonna rain in Chicago tomorrow, so expect a race that'll probably last for about 5 minutes. See you tomorrow. Crap. Okay, well, now I'll see you tomorrow.